What is up, everyone? This is Orkins90's return of the Christmas event for Pewdiepie Stupid Simulator for the year 2025. It's that time of year again for the special holiday season to begin. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. You have to have version 2.66.0 to be able to enjoy this event. And what we got here is that we have 12 days, well 13 days at the time of the recording, which I think it is too short for the Christmas holiday season. I think they should extend that for the entire month at this point, so that we could actually land on Christmas Day as well. But let's go ahead and move on here, that we do have 4 brand new item tracker rewards to get. So once I get all the tokens from the daily quest, the sponsor eagle gives, as well as the Craniac minigame, and of course the sponsor eagle gives, then we'll be able to see every single one of the reward boxes here. And also, the music you're listening to is gonna be the 12 Days of Pewdiepie, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 12 Days of Pewdiepie. But back on to the item tracker rewards, is that of course you do have mask rewards as well, which it's going to be premium items for myself since I've already collected every single one of the mask rewards. And then we also have a pixeling here. Will it be John Snowflake or a different pixeling? I do not know. No, let's go ahead and move on from here. Let's go ahead and go with the customizations. So let's go ahead and go with the mask rewards, that we have different ones that you could actually get. You have a snowman, a present, a penguin, and a Santa hat, Christmas tree, Santa, which I should be right now. Let's go ahead and do that. There you go. You even have the mustache and as well as the beard, that fantastic beard I may add. Then we also have a snow globe, turkey hat, then the Christmas wreath, an ice cube, Santa stuck in the chimney, and then you have regular mask rewards here that, well, technically just regular masks that you're able to buy from the shop, with the exception of the antlers, which is going to be a different gift that you're able to get sooner or later. Moving on, that we should have a Christmas sweater. Yes, we do, or Santa outfit. So you have different ones to get. And there we go ahead with that one. I'm going to go ahead and use that little outfit. It kind of looks like pajamas at this point, but at least it matches my Santa hat. Now, we're going to go ahead and go to the... I think we have anything for glasses? Yes, you do. Or props, I should say. You have a little bit of a reindeer nose and as well as a, well, Pinocchio nose or something else. Is it a snowman? I have no idea, but it's just something you could actually choose, which I think those were the mask rewards as well, if I'm not mistaken. Now, we have ourselves the actual chair right here with some different color spikes that you could actually choose. One is gray and one is white or silver? I have no idea. Let's go ahead and go with this one. All right, it matches everything else. And then we also have a keyboard. You either have a, well, ice or ice, transparent or solid. I'm going to go ahead and go with solid. Then we're going to go ahead and then choose a desk. You have 3 different ones to choose from. You have a desk made out of ice, then you have a gingerbread man desk, or you have a cabin type of desk with some snow. So let's go ahead and go with some ice. Ice is nice right there. Now we're going to go ahead and see that we have a monitor. Then we also have an ice cube, more ice. Then you have flooring, which should just be some snow. So this simple snow, I think that's the only one we get other than ice. Again, just more stuff to get, but I'm going to go ahead and just leave it blank right now. And then for the wallpaper, we should either have cabin or at least more ice, which a bit of a winter wonderland background that we have. Where's it at? There you go. I'm going to choose this one because that actually looks nice. Then we have some snow, I think. Otherwise, I don't know if we have anything else here. I'm just trying to go. Okay, there's the cabin right there. I was just going from memory. And then we have some snowflakes onto the ground, and then another cabin type of setting here. So we have 4 different wallpapers to choose from. So that is very nice. So let's go ahead and move on from here. And do we have anything for the VFX? I do not remember. Well, technically we do. We have some snowflakes, so it looks like everything is snowing. So that would be perfect for your room events if you were to choose that. So that's only $200 if you wish to get that. Now, moving on from here, let's see if there's anything else. Nope, nothing else, but we're going to go ahead and go with the shop menu right now. So let's go ahead and see what we have for the actual event. That we have, well, they call it the holidays. You have presents, you have some snow cubes, then you also have some snowballs right here, so you can have yourself a little bit of a fight here. Then another present. The other 2, just simply that I think they just have different colors. Other than that, we have an actual ice cube for building. Nothing special with that one if you were to rotate it, but you do have another long present. What would it be? I have no idea. Then we have some more snow blocks that you could actually get. And that looks new actually. I don't remember from last year. Then you also have some elves, animated ones at that. You have one, and then you have the second one. So there you go. Then we have some pie, or turkey, or cookies, or a casserole. So you have different foods to get. Be sure to collect them all. Then you also have some champagne with this one, or apple cider. Then you also have some candles, very lovely indeed. Then a fork and a knife, so you have actual utensils, so be sure to collect those as well. Then you have a Christmas wreath onto the wall here. I kind of find it funny how Swordy actually, or at least Prisma Swordy, looks like Ice Swordy. So there you go, it actually fits the Christmas theme. And now, moving on from here, that we have the Christmas wreath. I think I've already said that before, but even then, another one. Then you also have an animated type of pole here that it has different types of colors, especially the one that is sparkly gold. Then you have a pine tree, simple one at that. That's defrosted, and then you have one that's frosted. Then some slushes of snow onto the ground for a more added type of background detail. Then you have a tuber in a sweater. Then you also have some icicles from the ceiling right here that you could actually use for an actual cave. Then you also have the Outrick rewards from before. We have some carpets, a lovely carpet at that. Then you also have a fence gate with some type of decorations as well as Christmas lights. Then you have a baby seal, a cute one at that. Then you have a abominable snowman or a yeti, depending on how you want to look at that. Then you also have some more trays of cookies and milk for Santa. Then a bit of some more type of branches here. That's icicle too, if you want to choose that. Then you also have a little bit of a collaboration with the mini city event that you have a lot of snow. This is the playground, or at least the backyard of somebody's house, I should say. Then a mini polar bear, a cute one at that. Then you also have a mini penguin, a tiny one at that too. Then some houses, just a simple one at that, if you want to make yourself a mini city, right this one. And then more houses, then a bit of a train set, or an actual just train station here. Then we have a mini Christmas tree for the centerpiece. Different colors to choose from there. Then you just have a different spruce tree. Then, or is it taiga tree? I don't remember. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with spruce. But in any case, that we have a bit of some more decorations onto the wall here if you wish to have that. Then a bit of a door, a simple one, just to not go trick-or-treating, or maybe people go trick-or-treating in the winter. Some places have snow at that point, and then people put up decorations, so that just makes sense at that point. Then mistletoe, and then you also have a chimney, a cute one at that, especially that we have an animated fireplace. Then you also have a tree, just a Christmas tree. Look at that beautiful decoration. But at least we're on to the Craniac items that I just realized that from the spruce tree at that point. But at least you can see it on the screen. You have a snow angel. Look at that, a giant one at that, especially that you have a tuber there making a snow angel. Then you have a house. There you go. There's trick-or-treating. There you go. You could actually have that with combination. But even then, a lovely little home. Then you also have a bit of ice onto the ground, so you could actually have a bit of a hockey rink at that point. Then you also have some more presents, a group of presents at that. Then you also have a bit of a light up reindeer here too. Then a ES5, if I'm not mistaken, or ES5. Yep, that's an ES5. Look at the kid who's very excited. All together joy for this present. Then you also have a window that has snow. Look at that, it is animated and absolutely beautiful. Then you also have a penguin. Look at that, it's just one magnificent penguin. And a mini penguin and an actual penguin. Then I already ran out of stock of this one because I've already maxed them out. And I also need to max out every single one of the Christmas items. Look how close I am actually. Everything that's above 200. I really gotta max out that soon. Maybe I'll do that for our live stream. In any case, we have another snowman. There you go, it's a barrel reference. Then a polar bear. We will take a look at the other items soon. Then you also have a Christmas hat, a Santa hat, that. Then you also have other things I've already maxed out on. Again, I can't believe how close I was. I think I just ran out of time last time. But there you go, a little bit of a village right there. So for the other items I've already maxed out on, there is Santa's sleigh. Then you also have a bit of cake. Look at that, a Yule log if I'm not mistaken. Then you also have some blocks here and also a chimney top. That you also have a bit of Santa being stuck there too. Then you also have a wall, a snow wall at that, so you can make yourself a fort for a snowball fight. Then let's see here, what else have I maxed out on? Let us see. Well, I guess that's all I maxed out on. But again, I'm so close to maxing it out, I should just do that for a live stream just to finish off all the items here. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at the pixeling that you're able to get. I don't know if you have a brand new pixeling for this year because I haven't actually maxed out every single one of the pixelings. It doesn't look like we have a new one, but I could be wrong. But for now, we'll go ahead and take a look at the one that you're able to get at least, whether it be from Gobble minigame, the Craniac, or not really Craniac, but from the egg dispenser, I should say. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and just scroll all the way down to the golden category. It's gonna be Snowflake, which is gonna be named John Snowflake. So there you go. I have 26 of them. That is a lot actually. But even then, it gives you a view boost in the nature category and as well as the sports category. And it's a literal snowflake that moves around. So let's go ahead and put 4 of them down right now. And then in a second, we'll see them move about. But there you go. Look at them go. Very fantastic animation right there. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the item packs you're able to get for the event. That we have 2 different ones to get. That we have a holiday pack and as well as Santa's little pack. But with the holiday pack, that gives you 25 exclusive items. They don't give XP, but they will make your room very festive for the holidays. And then Santa's little pack, that they don't give XP, but who cares? It's the holiday vacation. Have a good time, everyone. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at what they have. That would go to our inventory. Then we're going to see that it's going to be in the Christmas category or holidays. That the first pack that we have an elf on a chair. I was about to say elf on a shelf, but even then, that well, technically a chair could be a shelf. But in any case, that we have that. Then we also have a second one at that too. So there you go. You have dinner. We have a gingerbread man. Then you also have a cake or another cake or another cake or another cake. 4 different cakes. Then you also have a table. Looks like that Snowflake or John is just all around me right now, just blocking my items here. But even then, you also have a snow globe. Then you also have a bit of a Christmas tree. That we have a bit of a gingerbread man house right here. So that is delicious. Then you also have some stockings onto the wall. One that is green and then one that is red. Then you have a snowman. There you have that. Then you also have some Christmas lights. So that's beautiful. That's also animated. Then last but not least, wait a second. I'm trying to remember now. One, we have the candy cane. Then you also have Santa himself, the man, the myth, the legend. Then you have Rudolph. Look at that. It's just so adorable with the wagging tail and all. Then you have the Nutcracker. So that's going to be from the first pack. And then we're going to move on to the second pack. And in the second pack, we have a igloo and igloo English here. Then you have a house, a cabin at that with some snow on top. Then you have a husky. Look at that. And you can actually tell that the husky was the very first iteration of Sven because they look very identical. At least we have a cute little husky. Then you have a tuber in the snow outfit. Look at that. Then we have a poinsettias right here. Look at that. Good different colors to choose from. Then you also have a polar bear. I keep placing the items down by accident, but even then, an ice bear. Then we have a toboggan or sled. You can actually put items on top of that. Then you also have a bit of a giant sack of presents here. Then you also have some hockey players here, hockey tubers. Then, well, do we have a puck? Yes, we do. It's in the sports category. Then you have a bit of a bow for the wall here for more decorations. And you also have a tree that has a lot of Christmas lights. Then you have Mrs. Claus. There you go. Look at that. You have Mr. Claus and Mrs. Claus. Then, of course, you have the Christmas trophy that has animated lights. So be sure to participate in the room events to be placed in the top 100. And if you do, then you'll be able to get this trophy. And last but not least, we'll go ahead and take a look at Edgar and Maya when it comes to the event itself, because I believe they have their very own costumes. So let's go ahead and go to the animal category. And you can see that I've been maxing out a lot of items bit by bit with every event. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 3 of these real quick. Tadpole tap at that point. Then we're going to see that we have, well, that's Craniac actually. We're going to go to Puggle. That we have Maya in the background with a little bit of a sweater and hat. That is so adorable. In the background, Maya is a reindeer and Edgar is a Santa Claus as well. There you go with the Santa hat. then we're going to go ahead and see that, well, Edgar is red. So there you go. Isn't that plain adorable? There you have it. Here's a Christmas holiday event for Pewdiepie's Tube Simulator for the year 2025. Be sure to get on this because, of course, if you don't participate in the event, you're going to have to wait till next year for the event to come back. And one thing to mention is that every single day you're going to get yourself a Christmas gift from Outer Minds. You get a special daily gift just by logging in after every reset. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they do it for 25 days, like an advent calendar here. But either way, let me know in the comment section below what you think about the event. Do you like it? Do you not like it? It is here for the next 13 days, and maybe they'll actually extend it for the entire month of December, which I'm hoping so. But either way, sadly, this was the end of this video, so if you enjoyed this video and found this video to be entertaining as well as helpful, be sure to give this video here a like to help support the channel and the videos here on YouTube. If you're brand new to the channel, want some more videos, content, and live streams in the future, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, turn on all notifications so that I miss out on future content, and last but not least, feel free to do Pewdiepie Stupid Stadium usernames was a network in the comment section below. Have more friends, have more followers, have more gifts, have more people joining the network, have more fun playing the game every single day, so we can continue to update this game every month. But until next time, I've been SwordKings90. Have a great day, everyone. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and as well as, of course, stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys again in the next video or live stream.